Make sure nothing on my shirt. You know, I be eating lunch. I'm about to start working about an hour. It's all good, man. But let me tell you something real quick, man, about these females out here, bro. While I wait for the chat room to load up, this is gonna be a good one. Let me get some water. Oh shit. Oh man. It's almost cutting season, bruh. Now hustle up there. It's almost cutting season. We gotta leave them carbs alone. I'm getting all my carbs in right now, man, while I can. Because I'm gonna have to leave the carbs alone in the next like couple of weeks or so. I'm just gonna slowly but gradually let go of the carbs. I can't let go of carbs just like that. I gotta slowly but surely let go of the carbs. But I'm gonna start the video anyway. But so when does a woman becomes leftover women? Well, you know, in China, if a woman is not married by the time she's 27 years old, she's considered leftover women. In China, So out here, I don't know why it's a little bit different from China, because China, they go by biology, man. You know what I'm saying? Science, all the other stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what the American people go by, but China go by biology, science. These are the years, you know, that a woman becomes left over. Oh, 27, 28, 29, 30. You see what I'm saying? And it makes sense because women got a biological clock that's ticking the moment they hit puberty. It makes sense. And if a woman is not married by the time she's 27, she's considered left over. You know, a woman can never be as good as a man. No matter how you slice it, you can bring out the feminist bots. You can bring out all the feminists in the world, but you just can't be as good as a man. You're not as good as a man, basically. Men, we built this fucking country. We did. We built the roads. We built the buildings. Men did that. You know. And I was some motherfuckers around like, man, you know, black men, you ain't built nothing here. I'm like, what you talking about? We not in construction. We're not in cabinet making. I seen a lot of brothers in cabinet making when I was in cabinet making school when I was young. Motherfuckers ain't, you know, black men are not doing construction. I see black men all the time doing construction. See what I'm saying? But leftover women are women, like I said before, are women who are 27 and up. And these women cannot get married even if their life depended on it. Only in the US where we give you a little bit more leeway. We give you a little bit more, you know, what's the right word for it? You know, we give you a little bit more leverage. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to marriage, you know, we give you some more time. Maybe, you know, maybe if you're not married by 31, 32, then it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? But really, women got a short life when it comes to dating, bro. Yeah, they have their fun from 18 to like, you know, 25, 26, 27. You know, they have their fun. You know, they party and shit like that. But you gotta realize something. You have to prep while you young, baby. You can't be out here just blowing your motherfucking, you know, good years away. You don't get these years back. You see, females, they don't realize until it's too late. You know, once they hit, you know, 25, 26, it's pretty much a wrap if they haven't found Mr. Right. You know, Mr. Tyrone, Mr. Chad. If they haven't found a guy with a bunch of resources, by the time they hit shit 25, it's a wrap. Women are considered old after 25 years old, no matter how you slice it. The US can fucking cover this shit up for all they want to, but you know what? China got this shit right. Women are left over, you know, women are left over after 25 years old. They say if she's not married by the time she's 27, it's a wrap. She'll never get married. Men, you know, do not desire her anymore. This is in China. She's going to have a hard time finding a mate. Matter of fact, a lot of females out there, they have a hard time finding sex. Let me tell you, I was looking at this video by this one guy, man. This guy's funny, bro. He was talking about how a leftover woman was trying to seduce him. She was around 32 years old or whatever. And he made a video. And I thought the video was hella hilarious because he was talking about how a leftover woman was trying to come on to him. You know, she was wearing skimpy clothing around him. He was feeling uncomfortable. You know what I mean? He was just like, why is she doing this shit, right? So he kind of like just let it go. He thought that maybe she might have been on the easy side or whatever, right? So next time, you know, a couple of weeks later, she started like saying things to him sexually, you know what I'm saying? And he didn't really pick up on it. He said he's kind of dumb to like women and shit, you know, because he's trying to work, you know what I mean? He's not trying to out there hook up and shit, you know, in the middle of his fucking goddamn, you know, work and shit, you know what I mean? Man got bills to pay. So she stepped it up a notch. She stepped it up a notch and started bringing like porn pictures around. You know, had porn all over the place, trying to get him aroused and shit. And he was like, what the fuck you doing? I thought we were trying to work, you know? And he was feeling very uncomfortable. He was just like, man, what the fuck is this leftover bitch trying to do? You know, because leftover women are not desirable. Only in America is where the simp would like praise a leftover woman. So, you know, eventually she stopped, you know what I mean, because she found a foreigner to marry and shit like that, you know. But the guy felt uncomfortable. He didn't feel comfortable with a leftover woman hitting on him. You see what I'm saying? So these women are the bottom of the barrel after they hit a certain age, but it should be like that here in the U.S., but it's not. There's simps and manginas and pussy beggars that put these women on the pedestal even though they can't even produce anymore. We got simps out here that'll date a single mother over 40 and try to pump babies into her. It shouldn't be like that. out here. A leftover woman is a leftover woman everywhere. Everywhere. So I thought the video was funny, man. The dude who made that video, I just recently saw it this morning, man. That shit was funny, man. Dude was funny. He was like, yeah, a leftover woman tried to hit on me, man. And I was trying to be nice to her. You know, I was feeling uncomfortable and shit, you know, and, you know, I thought that shit was funny. I thought that shit was hilarious, bro. And I was like, yeah, leftover woman. You pretty much, the thing is, what we need women for is for babies, to produce people. And a lot of women don't understand that your best years is from 18 to 25. And, you know, in China say from 18 to 27, okay? But I say 25 because if you haven't found a man that's going to take care of you, or if you haven't found a man to marry, so I'm saying by the time you're 25, you're pretty much a wrap, because, you know, you're going to look desperate around 25 years old because, you know, you got a couple of more years left and you got to find that person. And you think about it, all the people, all the men that you date might not work out. You might have to start back all over again. That's why it's good to get started early to get married if you're trying to get married as a woman. But a lot of you females, let me tell you, you hoe it up. You know what I'm saying? And then you pay for your mistakes in the end, man. I told you the cause of a cause and effect. What caused you to be left over after 27 years old is you was out there hoeing it up. You thought that, you know, fucking with Chad and Tyrone was the shit. Oh yeah, you was having a whole lot of sex. You was partying, smoking and drinking. And then when that wall show up, man, it's not gonna forgive you, bro. You know, the wall is a wall no matter where you are as a female. You know, you're left over anywhere in the U.S., Thailand, China, especially in China, man. They just don't desire you no more after 27 years old. You see what I'm saying? Like that was saying in his video that I watched this morning. He was saying this leftover bitch was trying to hit on me. And I laughed so hard at that video, bro. I laughed all the way to the sandwich shop. I was laughing all the way to the sandwich shop, bro. Sandwich. All the way to the sandwich shop. Okay, I get those two words mixed up. I laughed about these leftover bitches. I was like, come on, man. And you pussy beggars and you mad johners are worshiping these females? You know what I'm saying? You worshiping these fucking females when these females got a short life in dating. They got a very short life in dating. From 18 to 25, I say. If you ain't found a fucking man or a fucking provider or a good man by the time you're 25, you're pretty much left over. You know, and you know what a lot of you females do? You spend those good years bad boy. With the Chads and Tyrones of the world who got all these options that don't want to calm down. See, females, they choose men on, you know, superficial reasons. You know, either he got to be hella tall, 6'5", you know, everything, six figure income, you know, over 6 inches in penis length, all that shit, man. 6 and everything, right? They go for the superficial motherfuckers who got all them options, you know. But this is in a prime. But as soon as that wall start closing down on them, dude, it's over. You are now a leftover woman. And the thing is, see, these females, they earn that right to be a leftover woman, bro. You see what I'm saying? They earn that right to be left over. Because Look at these females' track record. They spending all their time partying, the good years of their fucking goddamn life away. Partying, drinking, hanging out with the bad boy. It catches up to you. Now you become leftover women. You didn't make the right decision in men when you were young. You went with your feelings. You said, oh, okay, this guy's cool. Yeah, even though he's part of a gang, you know, he's been in jail and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, he gave me a few STDs. You know, I'm all good. You know. I'm 20, 26, 27 years old. I'm leftover. You see what I'm saying? And you can't, like, praise shit. You can't, like, praise women like that, bro. You can't praise them to thinking that they're better than you and shit like that. You know, that they're everything there is to life. Like, nah, no. Men built the roads here. Men built the buildings here. Everything that females use nowadays is built by men, including the cars. If it wasn't for a man, your ass would be still riding on a camel somewhere, or riding on a horse, or riding a bicycle. Even a bicycle is built by men. Okay? Back in the day, before cars, they used horses and camels. You'd still be using them motherfuckers if it wasn't for a man. Every time you get into a car, that's built by men to make your life easier. You feminists don't get that shit. You feminists don't get that shit. And even men gave you rights. They gave you the choice to be free. You're no longer oppressed. You know what I'm saying? You got a right to be unmarried, and you got a right to be a hoe. But that hoe shit, man, that catches up to you females. Especially if you hoeing it up throughout your whole entire 20s. Like, damn, bitch, to hold her fucking 20s up. Hold her 20s up. What time is it? Okay, so we got 30 more minutes. This bitch hold her 20s up, and now she's trying to get serious and get married around 27, 28 years old. Nah, bitch, you a leftover. You know, this one bitch that I know at 7-Eleven, man, she's a 24-year-old woman. I tried to warn her about the wall, okay? I tried to tell her, look, listen to Kevin Samuels. I even introduced her to, I even told her about about Kevin Samuels' live streams that he be doing. She didn't want to listen to it. She was like, I ain't got time to listen to that. I was like, okay. I try to, you know what? I try to do the good thing, which was introduce her to Kevin Samuels, because that will get her to understand that, bitch, you are knocking at the wall's door. You know, I try to warn that bro about the wall, okay? I try to warn her, but she's ignorant. She into herself. And then, see, the thing is, women don't realize until they get, like, close to 30. Then they start, like, running toward that fucking door, blood. That door closing like a motherfucker. You know, that door's closing and shit. They running, out of breath and shit. Fucking burning up the goddamn road, blood. I mean, this bitch is, she's running so goddamn fast toward that fucking door. That fire is coming behind her fucking feet and shit. and he got people on the sideline, me watching her run through that door. I was laughing my ass off. Imagine that shit in slow motion. No. That's that female mindset, right? That's her mindset. Run toward the wall when it's closed. Run toward the door when it's closing. Never when it's open. She never run toward the door when it's open. No. And I'm on the sideline like, laughing and shit. It's in slow motion and shit. That bitch, no. The wall. Leftovers. And I'm still like, people laughing on the sideline and shit. See, that's what happens to you bitches, bro. You part of your goddamn life away throughout your goddamn early 20s and shit. You hit your late 20s and it's a tad bit too late. You are now leftover women. You listen to what China got to say? I mean, they true, right? They're right. I mean, they spreading the virus around, but, you know, they right about that leftover woman, bro. Like, the U.S. should adapt this fucking, you know, ideology. They should, you know, adopt this fucking ideology. They should. Because you are now leftover women once you hit, you know, over 25. No man don't want to have nothing to do with you marriage-wise. You're pretty much doomed for the rest of your life. Not for 5 years, not for 10 years, for the rest of the remainder of your life. You will be a leftover woman. And then soon enough, you will be a cat lady. At 40, 45, 50 years old, that's cat lady status right there. Fuck no man's land. Fuck no man's land. That's lady status. Because you're gonna be surrounded with a bunch of cats piled up around you and shit. You're gonna be surrounded by motherfucking cats everywhere. There's gonna be cats in your driveway, cats in your fucking garage, cats in your room, cats in the bathroom. When you go down to pee, you can't even sit down to pee. There's cats sitting up on the fucking counter looking at you. All in your bathtub. When you taking a shower and shit, cats surrounding you and shit. You bathing with cats everywhere. I mean, this shit is ridiculous, bro. How you just blew off your goddamn 20s chasing after these high-value men that didn't want to settle down with you. And now you ended up alone by yourself. And you got the delusional mindset to think that you still eligible for a high-value man. That's delusion thinking, bro. Because if you would, you know, high-value men go after 3 things: youth, friendliness, and what else? Submissiveness. Okay, so those are the things we go after. And being fit. A lot of you fucking females are fat. And I'm going to tell you to your face. You are fat. I'm not going to be like some of these mangina pussy beggars that just want to get into your pants. No, bitch. You 5'5", 180 pounds. That's fat. That's fat. And a lot of you bitches need your fucking record straight. You need me to come in to set your fucking record straight. How about that? Because a lot of these manginas and these pussy beggars, what they do is they pop your ego up, you know, inflate your ego, tell you what you need to hear so they can get inside their pants. And people like me, that's a real man, a real alpha man, I'll tell you straight like it is. Bitch, you are fat. Now, I might fuck you. But after that, I'm going to dump you. Pump and dump. Because I refuse to have super sumo sized women, bro. You see what I'm saying? All that fat rolls on top of rolls. We got fat females that's walking around like they nines and shit. We got fat women walking around like they nines. I'm like, no, honey, you got to lose some of that weight. Remember when I was overweight? Women treated me like shit. It's cutting season right now, though. So I'm cutting off the carbs by 50%. So I'm only a few meals with carbs, and my last meal would be no carbs. And then soon enough, I'm just gonna have 1 meal with carbs, and then the other meals with no carbs during the spring. So I could cut. But a lot of you bitches, you don't even want to go to the gym. How you going to commit to a high-value man and you can't even commit to the gym? You see what I'm saying? You can't even commit to the gym. But yet you want to commit to a high-value man? Please. You bitches are smoking. See what I'm saying? A leftover women, let's go back to the leftover women, okay? In China, you know, they consider leftover women very undesirable. Men are not even trying to even look. They're not even looking at you. And they could tell when you're left over. You know, a lot of leftover women, they show their age after 25 years old. After 25 years old, they show their age. You could tell when a female is 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. But as soon as that 25, it's something about that 25 age, you know what I mean, just throws you off. Like I said before, the dude who made a video about a leftover woman trying to seduce him, you know, the guy was serious. And I was laughing throughout the whole entire video. Guy was serious. He said, man, a leftover woman tried to hit on him. And I was like, what? He said, yeah, a leftover woman tried to hit on him, tried to fucking seduce him. You know, and he was feeling uncomfortable. He didn't want to have nothing to do with it. This is the mindset of men in China. No, I don't want to have sex with you. You are left over. I want to have sex with the 22-year-olds, 23-year-olds. You know, so what they do is, you know, they use resources and shit like that to get to the women that are not left over, the more desirable ones. Females from 18 to 24, 25 years old. You see what I'm saying? They want to get with those women. They don't want leftover women, bruh. You see what I'm saying? They don't want leftover women. They don't want their babies to come out retarded. See, the thing is, after a certain age, you know, especially after age, 35, it becomes dangerous to have a baby with a woman. Why would you want that for your kid? Your kid to come out retarded or with Down syndrome, you know what I'm saying, some type of disability problem going on. You know, why would you want that for your kid? A lot of motherfuckers are Simpson manginas. They will sleep with these women and have babies with these women. You gotta understand, after age 35 for a woman, it becomes dangerous to have babies with her. You see what I'm saying? Then you have a retarded son. A leftover bitch will produce a fucking retarded son. Mental problems. You know, what they call it, Down syndrome. All that shit goes up. The chances of that happening goes up after age 35. So that's why women should get that's why women should get married early. You don't get married early in your early years, you'll never get married. See, women don't understand that shit. They're so busy partying and shit, you know, chasing after top tier women, men, you know, chasing after men who are above and beyond them in looks. You see what I'm saying? Hoeing it up, being a little hoe, a little fast ass hoe, everything, bro. They was doing. As soon as that 25, that age 25 come knocking, time's up. Told you we had a time limit on this shit. The father of time show up. Hey, you hoe, you hoeing it up? Hey, I told you, we only had about 6 years left. Did you find you a man yet? Have you found a man yet? No, I haven't found a man. What time is up? Them years went by quick, huh? Fucking father of time was like, them years went by quick. Told you, there's a time limit on this shit. I need my rent. Fucking owner and shit come to the door. I need my rent. You ain't been paying up. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens to you leftover bitches. And you bitches swear you better than a lot of men out here. You out here flaunting your goddamn body all over the place. You know, you're going after certain men, maybe because the dude had big hands, or maybe he had like a big ass skull, he was tall. You know what I'm saying? But the dude had options. You know what I'm saying? The one thing about going after like top tier men for females is like, okay, you're going after these top tier men, but these women, these men are not gonna settle down with you. If they do try to settle down, they lying. They're gonna cheat on you, leave you in the dust. You see what I'm saying? Leaving you in the dust and shit. You know, you are considered leftover women after 25 years old for a lot of men. You see what I'm saying? So get this shit right. Leftover women in China, that shit ain't gonna go nowhere. That shit is worldwide, bro. It's not just in Thailand or China or whatever. It's worldwide. Leftover is leftover. The wall is the wall. The wall is undefeated. The wall for that ass is undefeated. No woman has defeated the wall. Called the father of time. You see what I'm saying? All this shit ain't forever. You got a time limit. At the day every day that you're waking up, every single day, you're getting closer to that wall. By every single goddamn day that goes by, you're getting closer and closer. It ain't like you stagnant where you stand in one spot and you're never approaching the wall. That's impossible. The wall has no motherfucking weaknesses. It can be reasoned with. You can't just talk to the wall and be like, you know what? Come on, man, give me back my youth. Nah. Your time is up, honey. Yo, hey, I need my money. Time is up. And you're like, huh? What do you mean? Open the door. If you don't open the door, we'll bust this shit down. So you got to open the door because, you know, the wall is capable of busting the fucking goddamn door down and taking you to the wall. If you don't walk to that wall, they're going to come in and get you. You know, you remember back in the day where like, remember that movie named Ghost? With Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore or whatever, right? Remember when it was time for him to die? One of the bad guys who played in that movie, it was time for him to die, and the creatures came and got at him. You know, it was his time. His time was up. The creatures from the shadows just came out of nowhere and took him to the darkness and shit, right? That's how women are. Once women hit a certain age, them creatures of darkness come out of nowhere, bro. They like, we here. We taking you back to where we at. And we taking you back to the darkness because your time is up here. That's how women are, bro. That's how women are. We are taking you to the darkness. Once you hit 25 years old, there's no arguing with us. There's no reasoning with us. We're gonna either gonna walk to the darkness or we're gonna come and grab you and take you to the darkness. Either way, you're going to the darkness. That's what women are. Women, after a certain age, if they're not married, they're sentenced to a life of booty calls and singleness. They're gonna be single for the rest of their lives because you had your time. Like I said before, you think that youth is gonna last forever? You got from what, 18 to 25 to get this shit right? That's how many years? That's 7 years. 7 years. That's a short amount. That's a short amount of time. 7 years is short. 7 years passed by, went real quick. Like this one leftover bitch that was in the video just recently, what I watched, right? I watched this video about leftover women in Thailand. In China, And she was saying that the time went by hella quick. Time passed by really quickly, and I didn't know what to do. That's what she said. See, the wall, man, that shit sneaks up on you big time. For you females, that wall sneaks up on you real quick. And I know a lot of you bitches gonna come around to the channel talking about, man, for me, the wall is the same way. No. We don't have the wall like that. We don't hit the wall. We don't have eggs inside of us. We got sperm count inside of us. We don't have eggs. See, our sperm count could last until we die. Your eggs, nah, you got a certain amount of time on that shit, baby. It's a time limit on that. It's like this. Time limit is a time limit. If you get an hourglass, right, with all that salt in it, you flip it over, and it might be going like the salt might be going into the other side of the the other side. The wall might, I mean I got my words all mixed up. The salt might be going into the other side at a slow rate. You know what I'm saying? But it's still going to the other side of the hourglass. It might be going little by little, right? But it's still moving. It's not like it's stagnant or staying in one spot. It's not staying in one spot. It's not stagnant. You see what I'm saying? Like every single day, more and more salt is going into the other side of the hourglass. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of you females, you need to stop hoeing it up throughout your 20s. A lot of you females hoe it up throughout your whole entire 20s. You see what I'm saying? A lot of you females are hoeing it up. And yeah, it's fun to hoe it up, get your pussy wet, get your fucked. But there's a time limit on that where you are going to be the most desirable. You are the most desirable between 18 and 25 years old. After that, there's a slow decline on the wall, okay? Once you reach that wall, right? You're not all the way through the wall, but the wall is already here at 25. It's already there. You're facing the wall. You haven't hit the wall yet, but you're facing it. By the time you hit 27 years old, you hit that wall. Bam! Time's up. But wait. Nope. Time's up. You had your chance. Get her. Motherfuckers come and take you into the darkness. Just like in that movie Ghost. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, man, I gotta get ready to go to work and shit. I just wanted to drop that video about females and the wall being left over and shit like that, man. Leftovers is real, bruh. I mean, China can't be any more right. You're left over. You know, and the thing is, females, even though they are leftover women, they still in denial. No, bitch, you are left over. You are left over. Anyway, I gotta go. You guys have a good day. Subscribe, like, comment. I'm out. You can.